We are live here at Combank Stadium for the Parramatta Eels to take on the Brisbane Broncos. Two teams that have kind of similar seasons, but also with wildly different results. Both teams came into the season as underdogs, and both teams in different areas have exceeded expectations this season. However, one team in the Brisbane Broncos have come off a 48-0 loss all the way back in round 5. Had the bye last round. Now taking on the Eels. They started they started poorly with 28-6 loss to the Cowboys before winning 3 straight games before they lost to the Giants. Well, the Eels beat the Knights last week. They're currently sitting first on the competition label and we're ready to get round 7 underway here. As we want the premier halfback so far this season. So it's ready to kick off now. Should be a good game. And we are off here at Combank Stadium. Goes down to the gut of Reynolds, who gives a long ball over to Totola to take the first hit up here. That's the first tackle. Goes short side there to the Stags. And he takes up those. We're going to go through as the Broncos take it up, we'll go through their lineup here today. A few changes in their lineup after their smashing last week. Anthony Whipple finds himself in a fullback jersey with Herbie Farnworth and Tommy Slough on the wings. Reece Walsh and Swollen Cobber makes the appearance in the centre. Reece Walsh's first appearance in the centre as Milford goes to the middle there. Good run. AJ Brimson at 5'8" with Adam Reynolds at halfback. Junior Tola and Payne at prop. Corey Pakes with the suspension of Appy Coruscant finds himself at hooker. Katoni Stacks kept on the second row. Pat Carrigan at lock. The interchange best consists of Matt Lodge, Isaac Lee, Kevin Proctor, and Kurt Mann. It's just like there's Mike Silver goes up the middle there. Good run there. As we'll take a quick look at the Eels lineup here. Clint Gufferson bombs himself at fullback with Sevo and Gaga on the wings. Wagga Blake and Marcelo Montoya in the centres. Scott Drinkwater and Chad Harris to meet at 5'8", in the half, sorry. With Regan Campbell and Junior Paulo at props. With Reed Marnie at hooker. Isaiah Papali'i, Ryan Madison in the second rows with Nelson and Solomon at lock. Nathan Brown, Thomas Flegler, Mariano Nirakora and Sean Lane make up the interchange bench. As both teams take early exchanges here. Eels tackle just short of the 40-metre line here. So goes to Harris DeVita. A good kick there. Had a very good season so far, Harris DeVita. Kicks it down to Farnworth. And he's tackled there just short of the 20-metre line. And that'll be the first. Now goes Pat Harrigan. Palms off one. Gets himself up the middle there. Might even eventually comes around to make the tackle. That's the second tackle now. Goes Brimson. Inside there to Totola. That's third tackle. Pat Carrigan. Fourth tackle. Goes over to Lau. And that's the fifth. Pat Carrigan punts it across field. Taking it by Dengagai. He's tackled there just short of the 20. 7 minutes gone in this game. Early exchanges looking promising for this to be a solid match. Although the Broncos could get run over here, considering how good the Eels have been over the last fortnight, and how poor they were just a fortnight ago. Had a bye last week, they definitely needed that. Maybe that was some time to rejuvenate. But the early exchanges here show that this game could be promising. As it goes to Ryan Madison. Takes it past the 40. Fourth tackle. Good tough run by Ryan Madison. Has to be a goal for a 40-20. It looks good. Harris DeVita's just kicked the 40-20. That's going to get the Eels running downfield. He's been so good, Harris DeVita. And now we're going to get an opportunity here as Nelson and Solomon pushes forward. That's the first. Had a relatively quiet year of Solomon. Interested to see if we can get back into it. As Junior Paulo pushes forward. And just like that, the Eels are going to score the opening try of the game for Junior Paulo. Scored a couple of try of weeks. Scored last week, in fact, against the Knights. And he's going to score here. Payne just couldn't keep him up. And unfortunately, it's led with Junior Paulo crashing his way over. Wasn't a great effort there by the Broncos. Sort of similar plays that led to last week's demolition of them. And I know the Broncos coach will not be happy with that. Harrison getting ready to kick the goal now. That he does. Score is 6 points to 0. The Eels start right back where they ended last time, and the Broncos continue from what their poor performance last time. Obviously, 48 to 0, not ideal. And then the Eels have a good start here. This game could get ugly if their teams are not careful here. Reynolds gonna kick off now. It's a long kickoff there. Fielded by Harris Tavita. Gives it up to Junior Paulo, the try scorer. That's off. Harris Tavita had a good start here. Had 2 Bruin kicks, and the second one ended up being a 40-20. So, you know, he's in for a big game here, I feel. Campbell Gillard takes the tackle there just on the 20-meter line now. Harris Tavita takes the line on there. Third tackle. The Broncos are putting some good rushing defense here, so better stuff so far. It's Campbell Gillard, a massive shot put on. Payne's trying to ignite his team here. Fourth tackle now. Goes over to Isaiah Papali'i. Pushes up towards the 40. Fifth tackle now. It's going to be Scott Drinkwater, who's also been one of the better 5'8" in the competition. Kick it down to Harvey Farnworth, who are good defensive set there by the Broncos. It's going to see them start just short of 40, which is not a bad place to start after scoring points. But they're going to throw a forward pass. In fact, they've thrown it into an offside player. They've called him offside. I don't know what happened there. An absolute brain explosion by the Broncos. And once again, they're marching downfield the Eels. Obviously, with the announcement of Harris Tavita will not be, at some point in the future, will not be in the CRL due to him having taken a break in real life. This will mean that he won't be in the top 30 contract. As Harris Tavita takes it on there, it's going to be 6 again. You'd assume they said not 6 again. Must have touched the Broncos player. I thought for sure that touched the Broncos player. But Harris Tavita takes it there. Second tackle now. We're going to short side here. Drinkwater. Long ball out to Sevo. He'll be leaving the Eels at the end of the season. They're interested to see what he can do there. So now goes Isaiah Papali'i. Fourth tackle now. Drinkwater. Short ball there to Paulo. That's the fifth. Not a great set by here by the Eels. Just going to see what their last tackle play will be. Goes to Drinkwater. He chose not to kick it, and he's going to get tackled on the ground, and that's going to be a handover. A poor set in the end by the Eels. The Broncos defense lived up to it, and they survive. So goes to Stags. He'll take it up there. Goes short there. Anthony Milford's up the middle now. Been quiet of recent. Milford team. Interesting to see if he can get back up into his what ways, considering he had a great season last season. So let's see if we can do something here. It's third tackle now. Totola. Up middle, one of the premier front rows in the competition. Gets tackled just past the 40 now. Fourth tackle now. Goes short to Payne Arse. That's the fifth. As it goes to Payne, I don't think he expected it. Surely it was a lock on there. It doesn't matter. He picks it up. And he gets tackled. And another poor tackle play there by the Broncos. Sees the Eels start a good field position there. Steve off the middle now. A good run there. Taken down by some tough defense. But now they go on the attack real quickly here. As Madison charges past the 50. Second tackle. Up and down. Oh, Silver Solomon with a great run. Just being quiet so far this year, but a good run there. And he'll take it there. A few players in both these sides are actually vying for a New South Wales spot. So we have to see if that has anything to do with performances. Something's happening. I can't remember, must have fallen asleep here. Fourth tackle now. Goes short there. Drinkwater gives a short to Papali'i. As I was saying, some players are looking for a New South Wales spot. Or a Queensland spot. One of those players is Drinkwater. He's come up as a smoky for a potential Blues debut. Along with Reynolds still fighting for a spot after a relatively quiet year compared to last year. A poor fifth tackle option sees Herbie Farnworth captured in the in goal. That's a 7 tackle set for the Broncos. And finally, maybe now they can put some pressure on the Eels. They haven't really been able to do anything, Broncos. Maybe this could start it. So they go short side. Brimson. Long pass over to Swillen Cobbo. He scored a few tries this year, but he gets locked up just past the 20. The 40, sorry. By Harris DeVito, I think it was. Stags. Takes the hit up there. Second tackle. They choose to go back short side. This time it's Brimson again. At the Farnworth this time. Breaks past one tackle. But he's going to be manhandled over the sideline. Good defense there by the Eels. Farnworth probably should have done a better job to step back infield. He's had a good year on the wing there. Actually broke past the tackle of Walker Blake. But I think it was Gagai. Locked him up and twisted him over the sideline. Turned over. 20 minutes gone. Eels leading 6-0. Broncos have struggled to finish sets here. Or at least get to their kick. And that's the first now. Drinkwater. Dummies and runs. That's the second tackle. Up the middle now. Nelson to Solomona. Third. Short ball there to Flagler. Just come on the field. First touch there. Fourth tackle now. Goes over to Nathan Brown looking for some space. Gets locked up just past the 30. Fifth tackle now. Drinkwater punts it forward. Taken there by Herbie Farnworth. He gets past one. Farnworth breaks past another tackle, but he's going to be locked up there. Good run by Herbie Farnworth. Good kick return. Looked like he might have had a bit of space for a second. But he's locked up. I will say, with all the possession the Eels have had inside the Broncos territory, it's very impressive that they're only up 6. It's quite disappointing, sorry. They're only up 6-0. Impressive by the defense of the Broncos to make sure they've only been able to be up 6-0. As Reynolds catches it from a standing start, though, he'll happily take the help there. Third tackle. A bit slow to get to his feet. We'll have to keep an eye on that as it goes over to Reece Walsh. A bit of room to move. Although it was locked up by Clint Gutherson there. Fifth tackle now. And they finally get to their kick through. Pat Carrigan out of all plays. Hits the head of Mike Simba, who goes straight for a gap. We'll have to go look at that if there was any hands involved in that. But he's over to 40 now. Surely he scores. Harris DeVito in support. He's in front of him. I think he overran the play. And now the Eels go out 10 meters there. We'll have to have a look at that play later to see if there was a hand there, buddy. So, because I thought there might have been a knock on there. But the ref called it all backwards. Second tackle now. Short ball there to Montoya, but he's wrapped up. Reynolds and capable it is. Marnie gives it Harris DeVito. Takes on the line himself. Fourth tackle now. Short ball there, put on his back. Nelson to stop for Solomona. A massive shot put on him. And the Eels survive. The Broncos survive. Somehow. That's Carrigan. Good hit up there out of trouble. Long ball over to Stags. Stags with a bit of room to move. Tony Stags with a good run. It's tackled there now. Third tackle. Milford gets past one. Milford with a bit of room. Gets calculated. Now the Broncos looking a bit better. 25 meters out here. This could be that first real tackle opportunity. Carrigan. Reynolds. Can't find space. Reece Walsh was calling for an inside ball to go to him. Or an outside ball, sorry. But doesn't get it. Instead, he's going to give it to Isaac Liu. Don't think he was meant to get the ball, Liu. And he takes tackle. Another fifth tackle. Poor decision by the Broncos. And he was at the ball here. 30 minutes gone. Only 6-0. The Broncos should be impressed with that, considering how much ball we've had. They're going to go inside, outside here. Inside ball to Gutherson. Gutherson's away. Milford eventually gets to him, but they're not in trouble yet. Look, Gutherson plays it there. Drinkwater. Short then Papali'i. I think they should have gone for the hands there. Montoya and Silva were at the back there. Had a bit of space there if they could get the ball to him. Harris DeVito takes it there. That's the fourth. Long ball over to Papali'i. Fifth tackle now. It's a good kick there by Drinkwater. A great kick, in fact. Taken by Reece Walsh, though. And it'll be tackled just past the 30. Again, solid defense by the Eels. They've sort of flacked off after their first attacking period. But the first attacking period, I will say, looked like the Eels might have been able to steamroll the Broncos all day. But since then, they've really stand up and attack. As Reynolds. Long pass over to Brimson. It goes Swollen Cobo. Milford gets past one, but Madison catches him when he tries to cut back infield. Fourth tackle now. Short ball there to Carrigan. Brilliant ball. Gets the off to Corey Pakes, but he's going to be pulled down 25 metres out. Fifth tackle now. Who wants it? Goes to Brimson. Not the greatest off kicks in the world. It's going to be taken there by Swollen Cobo. And he's wrapped up pretty easily in the end. Goes Dangang right now. Down the sideline. And he gets wrapped up. Neither team is able to really find their groove yet. It's going to be interesting to see how they go now. Scuffson's locked up pretty easily. Second tackle. Might go short side here, in fact. They're going to go back infield, though. Harris Davida. Over to Drinkwater. He plays the ball on the 50. Great start, Harris Davida. He's gone a bit quiet. In fact, I'll even say his decision making over the last 10-15 minutes hasn't been the greatest. Let's see if he can get his hands on the ball a bit more. So it's going to be fifth tackle. In fact, Drinkwater's calling over for a good kick here. It's a great kick. Punted over to Tommy Talau. And he's wrapped up there. A great kick chased by the Eels. Short ball to Capel. Second tackle. Goes to Matt Lodge. That's the third. Short ball there to Katoni Staggs. Fourth tackle now. A good kick by Reynolds. Looking for a 40-20. He's not going to have the angle though when Gufferson picks it up. And gets wrapped up there. It was a good kick by Reynolds, but just didn't have the angle to go for it. Popoli pushes up towards the 20. Drinkwater on his back. Fourth tackle now. Short to Madison. And it'll be tackled just short of 40 here. A minute left to half time. 6-0. Considering the frantic start we had. Well, not frantic start, but frantic moment we had early on. I'm surprised that it's only 6-0. The Broncos should be impressed, although they are still struggling to score points. 120 minutes without points at the moment isn't ideal. It's Cable taking up to get one last play. 5 seconds left. Junior Tola's happy to just take the tackle. And that is halftime. We'll go to the break. The Eels leading the Broncos at CommBank Stadium 6-0. We are back here at CommBank Stadium. Eels leading the Broncos 6-0. It was an interesting first half. Both teams struggled for any sort of ascendancy after the Eels scored early on. From there, it was all sort of half opportunities coming dead. Broncos haven't really had a good full set in Eels territory. What the Eels had, they scored off one of them, but other than that, they've been pretty lackluster when they've been down there. So Campbell Gillard takes a hit up there. That's the first. I will say the error count has been low in this game. Fifth tackle options have been poor too, though. That'll be the second. They go Drinkwater now. A lot of players in this team are vying for New South Wales spots. Gufferson and Drinkwater are one of them. Marty is another. So it's going to be interesting to see who gets it here as it goes inside there to Gufferson. Fourth tackle now. Goes back. Harris Davida going for another 40-20. Has he kicked the second one? No, Milford's going to get it, I believe. Yes, he does have it. He does have it. Some sort of possession. As Milford takes the tackle there. And he'll take it there. First tackle. Long ball over to Junior Tola. To push past the 40. Brimson. Long pass over to Milford again. He's been getting his hands on the ball today, Milford. I'm really liking it. That's his third tackle now. Short side here. Reynolds. Can't find the gap on the outside, man. I think he should have used it. Fourth tackle now. Payne Arse looking for some space. Another player for a blue spot. Milford and Walshy are both looking for... Because I'll say both are pretty likely, considering unlikely, considering their form. As Brimson punts it over to Dane Gagai. As Dango gets past one. Gaga looks for some space. Gaga's away here. Milford's the one to eventually catch him there. But not before he gets past the 50 there. A great kick return. Stevita. Short ball there to Junior Paulo. He's already got one today. Goes for a long pass out, but we've had a head high. We have a high tackle. I'll quickly have a review of this to see who it is. Stevita running through. Oh, that could be big. The current New South Wales halfback, head high. That will rule him out of State of Origin. At the moment, it's going to be 3 weeks. And now the Eels are going to get a full set inside their territory. Goes short there to Sean Lane. That's the first now. Looking to go short side here. Drinkwater inside ball there to Nelson. Just 12 metres out now. They keep lining up something on the left-hand side, the far touchline out there. They're calling for it, but not just going towards him. And in fact, they're going to go the other way now. Has to do Gufferson. Dane Gagai. They don't need to go that way, but Proctor puts him on his back. Gagai look for some space there, but he's pulled down there. The Corey that pushes forward. Martin Nakori, his first touch of the game, and he's going to cross over. His first touch of the game, Martin Nakori looks to have scored here, and he does. And the Eagles are about to extend their lead. Start the first half exactly how we started the second one. Got down there and they scored. And the Broncos couldn't keep them out this time. 10-0 the score. We're hopefully about to see it be 12-0. You'd assume it with Harris Fitter kicking the goal. Harris Fitter looking to get the goal. And he does just that. Eels lead 12-0 after 47 minutes here. Reynolds demanded the head eye again from the penalty. He's pretty much just ruled him out of the New South Wales halfback role. So I guess we'll see a new halfback. Look, with limited options, I would not be surprised at the moment to see a potential maybe 2-5-8s take on both roles, with one taking on the halfback role. Luai seems like the most likely at the moment. It's a massive shot put on one of their players. Who was that? That might have been the try scorer. Get a look at their number here. I think it was the try scorer, Martin and Crow, but now the Broncos have their first rule set inside the Broncos territory. It's inside ball to Milford. He's caught there. Second tackle now. Corey Pates. Reynolds! Reynolds! He's on his back. Third tackle now. Carrigan. Short there to Proctor. And they keep him upright. Fourth tackle now. Goes short there to Milford again, but it's going to be held up. Oh, had Milford found the ball at the back. I think the winger over here was in. Maybe Cobbo. As they grub it in. They grub it in. And I think the Eels going to take it down. No, it's picked up by Rivani. Surely there was a knock on there. They're going to say play on no. I think it was all backwards. Martin looking to get the ball there. I think what he's done is he's knocked it backwards. And then the sides are picking up when he saw the space behind them open up. And the Eels defence managed to let them survive as they lead 12-0. Harris DeVito, dummies and runs. That's the fourth. Goes short there to Campbell Gillard. And that's fifth tackle now. Goes back to Drinkwater, punt it. Taken there with Tommy Talau. He's put on his back. That's the first. Goes over to Proctor. Proctor takes it up there. Third tackle now. We're going to go Brimson. Give it short to Carrigan. Fourth tackle. Gives it short there to Proctor. Proctor's found some space. Goes back on the inside of the towel and he's put it on his back. Bit of a moment there where they looked like they could have found something. But it all ended up going to nothing as it goes back. It's going to be Brimson to punt it forward. He catches it there, Gagai. And gets locked up past the 20. First tackle. Marnie gives it to Nikore. The Trice has scored a try with his first touch. So he gets it offload on the inside of the Paul, who's been very solid tonight in the front row position. Harris Theatre looking for an outside player. There was no one in support. So he takes the tackle there. Long pass over to Sean Lane now. That's the fourth. Looking to kick early here. Drinkwater. Not the greatest kick. In fact, it's mostly sideways. He's looking for an outside runger. It's taken by AJ Brimson. A ball kick for Sean Drinkwater. Gufferson can't get to him. And Brimson is going to run. It's got a Broncos first try, and the Broncos have been brought way back into this game for a poor Scott Drinkwater kick. I don't know what the plan was there. Maybe he was looking for a crossfield kick. Maybe a bit of a cheap play here. But it was slightly too far. Caught there by Brimson. A gap opened up. Sprinted. And it was too fast for Gufferson to get to him. And the Eels are about to hit the... the Eels are about to be only up by 6 from a Paul Scott Drinkwater kick. Eyeing for a Blues jersey. That would do a lot of damage to his potential getting debut here with that poor kick. Obviously, Luai's got the 5'8" position locked down. You'd like to think, although he could shift the halfback with the recent information that Reynolds almost certainly won't be in the game due to that eye. You can't imagine he gets away with that. 3 games is what I'd expect from it, so he's ruled out. You then got, you know, so then maybe the 5 position goes below that sort of kick. Who knows at the moment? It's June to total, a great run there. Gets past the 30. That's the first tackle now. Good kick return. Anything could happen now. It's a long pass over. Herbie Farnworth. Support on the inside. Gets the offload. Harris DeVito was there to take tackle though. Second tackle. The Broncos are here to play now. Inside ball to Totola. He should have ran himself there, Carrigan, but he's still good hit up by Totola. Third tackle, 25 metres out. AJ Brimson. Short there to Capel. Fourth tackle now. AJ Brimson goes short again to Proctor. They're looking for something here. Brimson's calling for it, I think. He puts it high. I think it's a bit too deep. Taken there by Anthony Milford, but he's put on his back. He's been very good today. He managed to catch the ball. But Marty was there to tackle him. And he'll survive. Oh my god, that could have been a moment there for Milford. Eyeing for a Queensland jersey. But he just can't get it with there as it goes short there to Nelson. Third tackle now. There, Papali'i looking for some space. Taken down there, fourth tackle now. Going for a 40-20, Harris a bit of a great kick. In fact, it might be good. It might be good. It looks very good. You can't see it here, but he's going to... Oh, I think... I actually have no idea what's happened here. He's going to replay there. Oh, Mike, he's picked it up and put his foot on the sideline. That's going to give the Eels an opportunity to potentially extend their lead. 40-20. I think he's tried to quickly get it back in, but he hasn't been able to. And now there's a massive opportunity here. Sure, oh my god, that could have been dangerous. Corey takes a massive tackle up front with Nelson. First tackle now. Harris seems to be calling it. They're going to go the other way now. Short then at Madison. He's on his back. That's the second. 12-6 the scoreline. Not long remaining as it goes long ball. Over the lane. Short lane pushing forward after fourth. Third tackle, sorry. It's going to hit the head of someone. And they're going to say play on. And Nelson's picked it up and run in to extend their lead. Surely there was a... I don't even know what happened there. I think Falcon won the plays. Nelson picked it up. Sorry, Ryan Madison picked it up. I thought it was Nelson that picked it up. Yeah, it hit the head of Papali. Madison picked it up. And I think the Broncos defense thought they might have been knocked on stand there. Well, you got to play the whistle, boys. And that's what Madison did. And the Eels do strike back. All the work the Broncos did to get into a position where they could potentially take the lead has been taken away. All goes back to that Marnie tackle on Milford. A massive kick by Harris DeVita. Milford wasn't able to collect it. Had to take it over the sideline. And then Madison to barge his way over. On a barge, just ran through a gap. Brown's going to kick off there. They still have opportunities for the Broncos to fight back. But it's going to put a massive dent in their chances with that try. As it goes long ball. Oh, Papali'i. Pat Carrigan trying to spice something up for his team. He held onto it though, but only just. As the Corey. Past the 20 now. Second tackle. Out dummy half Marty. Then starts to throw a long cut-up ball to Sean Lane. He takes it there though. Third tackle. They're looking for the short side here. Papali'i. Long ball over to Sevo, but he's wrapped up there. Good inside defense after Tlau wasn't able to get him. There goes Sean Lane. Pushes up, just short of the 50 now. Campbell Gillard out of all plays to punt it across field. Fielded by Tommy Tlau. It's actually a decent kick for Campbell Gillard. He'll take it there just short of the 30. Brimson. They're calling for it. Brimson's looking like one who had an amazing game last season. In fact, they had a great end of season. Steelers give away a penalty, and that's going to put a massive chance for the Broncos to score here. But as I was saying, had a very good end of last season. Scored a couple good, had a couple good games, including man of the match performance towards the end of last season when the Broncos scored 1-2 games to get themselves off the wooden spoon contention table. And well. He's playing great. He scored their only try. And he just looks like he wants the ball. Brimson with another hit up there. Second tackle. 12 minutes remaining. 30 meters out. Now goes Junior Sola. He takes it up there just short of 20. Kevin Proctor. Fourth tackle. 10 meters out now. We're going to short side. Brimson. Long pass over to Cobo. Swiller Cobo is going to be put up just short now. Fifth tackle. What are they going to do? Goes to Brimson. He's put up a great kick. A terrific kick, in fact. Taken by Seaver when he managed to keep himself in the in goal. And the Broncos survive. How did they survive that? So the Eels survive. Great defense again. Cobo no scratched over for his fourth try of these. Oh my god. Third tackle now. Has to be that inside there to Gufferson. That's the fourth. Short ball there to Sean Lane. Gets the offload. That's the fifth. Campbell Gillard punts it forward now. Tommy Tonight gets forward. That's the first. Up the middle now, Corey Pates. They still have an opportunity, but they've got to score quickly now. Goes up the middle. Short ball there. Pick up by Nick Corey. And that might about do us here. It's going to be very hard for them to come back. Oh, Sean Lane. I thought there might have been a bobble there. We're going to say Plown though. That's the second tackle. Long ball out. Sevo looking for some space. Gets caught down. Sevo's been very solid tonight. Third tackle. Long ball over to Marty. Gets an offload to Campbell Gillard. That's the fourth. Has to be enough. Short ball head and knee, Corey. Fifth tackle now. For a good kick. Drinkwater looks for a good kick. It's going to go dead, though. He's going to let it go. He's not going to let it go, sorry. They're calling a knock on anyway. I don't know why they collected that. They would have got 7 tackle status. Brimson looked like there might have been a bubble there, but they're going to say play on. It's first tackle. I think they know it's done. It's going to be very hard for them to come back. Toll looking for something. Gets an offload. In fact, the Corey Pegs again. On his back, though. Second tackle. Proctor pushes forward. That's the third. Reece Walsh looking for some runs. He takes it there. Fourth tackle. They can kick a 40-20 here. They have a chance. We're back here. Kick a deep one there. Fielded by Gunferson. Take it down. I think the Eels are going to run out the clock here. It's going to be very, very, very tough for them to come back from here. Drinkwater. He gets folded there pretty much. Ran into some tough defense. Kevin Guard pushes forward. That's the third. Harris Vida gives it to Gufferson. Taken down there by Proctor. Fourth tackle now. Harris DeVito with a long kick. In fact, it's a good kick. Milford's there to take it. Maybe tackled there by the winger and center on this side. Gagai and Wagger. Let's go short there to Proctor. This is it. And we've got to do something now. Reynolds. Takes it there. Third tackle. Hasn't had the best day today, Reynolds. Just goes there to Cobbo. Cobbo with some space. Gufferson gets him there. Fourth tackle now. Maybe they can get a consolation try. At the very least. Corey Packs have a massive shot put on him. Fifth tackle. Goes back to Brimson. Another brilliant kick. Does he have to chase it this time? No, he doesn't. Sivo takes it, and that's going to about do us here. It's been the last play of the half. Inside ball, Venom Madison. And that's going to do us here. The moments the Broncos looked very, very solid. But in the end, there wasn't enough. The Eels winning in the end. 18 points to 6. I'm your host, the CRL Commissioner. Thanks for watching.